Hello my beautiful makeup lovers, thanks for tuning in with me and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a first impression video with you on the Hasina 2 palette from Blushtribe. This is how it looks like. I just got this 4 days ago and now I want to do a first look with you and just a bit of info on the palette itself. It does retail for, I wrote that down, it retails for 28 euros on their websites or for 25 pounds or for $32, and the dollar price is without VAT, so without tax, so keep that in mind. So this is the price on the palette, and I will link the palette website or the website of Blushtribe with this palette down below so you can find your way to it if you are interested. And now let's just talk about the palette. So this is how it looks like. It has this nice artwork over here that's also on the back, and this is actually like a cartoon that it comes in like a envelope. Do you say it like that? And here you have the palette. It does look exactly the same like the envelope it comes in, the back as well, except that you have here the product information, and it also tells you with this little bunny that's a cruelty-free product, so in case that's important to you, you can go ahead and buy it anyway. And that's how it looks like. I really love the art design on this one, because we're going to see in a moment that this whole color story that goes on out here also repeats in the palette with the eyeshadows, and I think that's a really nice, neat, clean design. I really love that. And let's just look into the palette. So that's how it looks like. It comes with this little plastic sheet that a lot of eyeshadow palettes have, and then it has repeated the artwork here again, and this is the color story. Oops. This is the color story. So can we just appreciate how pretty this is for a moment? This is so stunning. Like when I saw this first on social media, like floating around, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. And the reason why I love this color story so much is because it's a colorful palette, but it's not a rainbow palette. And don't get me wrong, I love my rainbow palettes. I really do. Like I love rainbow palettes a lot. But I also really appreciate brands take kind of the risk, let's say, to say, okay, we just take a certain amount of the spectrum of colors and put them in one palette and therefore offer more of those colors than going through the whole rainbow and offer like 1 or 2 of each of them. Because the people who are into those kind of colors, into the greens and into the purples and blues, they're gonna appreciate this so much. And it's a risk because people who are not into this, they probably gonna pass on it. But anyway, people like me who are super into this kind of colors, I love it. Like I saw it and I knew I have to have it. And yeah, so I am really excited to do with you the first impression here today. And before I'm getting into the first impression look, I want to show you the swatches so you have an impression how all the colors look like swatched down. And after this, we're gonna jump right into the first impression look. So stay tuned. So after seeing the swatches, I want to now jump with you into the first impression. Just one quick disclaimer. I do use another palette because the palette doesn't come with a mirror. I'm going to use one to, have it here. But I'm only going to use from this palette the colors, so don't get confused, please. And yeah, so I really I can already tell you from the first impression that this color, I love it so much from the whole composition of it. And I think I want to incorporate that in my look. But I'm going to start off with this color Annika down here. This is the blue matte. And yeah, let's just start the look with that one. And I am going to use, crease brush, pretty simple. And let's just jump into that. So let's see how it goes. Like I'm first gonna pack it on a bit to build up the color, but it does go down really nicely, I have to say that. Damn it, I started now with... I said I'm gonna start with the color Annika, and that I really want to incorporate this one. And because I was having this one so much in my mind, I just started using this one. And that's what we have now, and that's what we're going to go with. So I'm starting with the color Ray and not the color Annika. This will be another look then. So nonetheless, I'm packing this really on here. It's really pigmented. I have to say it's really nice. I don't have any trouble getting the color here. I'm packing it on first to blend it out then. Because I think that's how I think this color could perform well, at least what I did from the swatches. It had this what I felt from the swatches, it had this feeling. So let's see how that goes. So I quickly did the other eye also off camera, and I have to say I'm really liking how the shade performs. It's really easy to blend it out, like there was no issue. I packed it on and I just like swirled around slightly and it just went there. I have to say it looks a bit patchy when I see it here in the screen, but when I look in the mirror it looks alright. So maybe it's the lighting, I don't know, but it does have a really nice effect. I'm really liking it, how this turned out with this color. And even though I started out with a different color than I wanted to, whatever. So I'm just gonna go with this now. And I'm gonna darken up the V with this color here, Money, this one here. And it's kind of like a really dark forest green, I would call that. And let's see how this is gonna look. I think I'm going to tap in with the same brush that I already had. I'm not going to clean it too much, just a little bit rubbing it off my arm unprofessionally. And I'm going to go and try to darken up this crease with this color. It does come on really nicely. Oh, I think those are going to go really nicely together. That looks pretty. That looks really pretty. Oof. Okay guys, so this went down really easy. So I did also the left eye, in case you haven't realized. And yeah, I really loved how these two colors blended into each other, this one and this one. I think it looks promising. I know we are not there yet, and it does look a bit crazy right now, but I really liked how this worked together. I also, with this color, had no problem at all blending it out. I did not have to build it up intensively. So far, the two colors I use, I'm a big fan for now. So yeah, let's just think what we're gonna do next. I think I am gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna cut my crease and like from the inner corner to the middle of it to use then one of those colors as a shimmer on my lid. And yeah, but I'm gonna cut my crease off camera, so because I'm not the best at it, and you watching makes me nervous. So I'm gonna quickly do that and I'm gonna be back with you. So I cut my crease with the Conceal and Define concealer from Makeup Revolution, the color C2. I love this one to do cut creases because even though I'm not good at it doing cut creases, but I really like this one for doing it. And it felt like with this one was the first one that I felt comfortable doing cut creases with. So that means something to me at least. And now I want to do the inner lid. I'm gonna start up with this color Destiny. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna use a small brush like this one, and I am gonna pack this on where I cut my crease. I don't know if the concealer is dry enough yet. Well, it seems all right. So this comes through as a really pretty color. I am really liking this color. Okay, so this is how it looks when both eyes are done. I am really liking this color. This was the color Destiny over here. Super nice color. It has like this like bluish purple thing going on. It's really pretty. I'm really liking that one. And I think for the outer V or the outer lid, I'm going to use now the color Shea. That is kind of like, I hope you can see, it's like a shimmer green that corresponds color-wise with the color Mani that I use secondly to deepen up the crease. And I think it's gonna go really nicely together. And put it on there. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So, I don't know about this color. I'm gonna try smudging it into the color I did the cut crease with. So we have a nice transition. Yeah, that works. I don't know about this color, to be entirely honest. I don't know. I think it's a color that's not perfect for how I'm using it. I don't think it's a bad color. But to be entirely honest, I don't think it's best use how I am using it right now. But that's what I started and that's what I'm going to do. So this is how the color is. I don't know. I'm not so happy how I use this color. I think this color, I don't do it like good promotion here because I don't think I'm using this color how it's in the best way, but that's okay, like that can happen. I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't even always know what I'm really doing, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna go back into the color Mani to go a bit and define a bit more the cut crease that I did. So I'm gonna use a smaller brush for that one just to give it a bit more definition. Okay, that's what we are at now. I think I'm liking it. Like, I am liking it. I'm not too happy, I said, like, with how I used the color Shea. But I think that's really just the use of it. I don't think it's a bad color. And then, yeah, just let me blend a little bit around to get rid of a bit of edge here. Okay, guys, for doing the under eyes, I'm gonna go in now with starting off again with the color Ray to start off my under eyes. Now I'm gonna start with the color Mani again to basically repeat also what I did in the upper eye, and I'm gonna put it just on the outer third of my under eyes, like my lower lash line. Okay, so and for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in with the color Jade. I don't know, in German would be Jade, so I'm gonna call it like that. And I am curious how this performs. It picks up a lot when you put it in there, so... Oh yeah. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay guys, this is the finished look and I am really happy with it. I think all the shades perform really nicely and yeah, I don't know. Before I get into that, actually, I finished it off with the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara and the lipstick from the collaboration between Soft as Nails and Makeup Revolution in the color Cake. And yeah, so I am happy. Okay, I'm really happy with this look. I know falsies would be great with it. I still don't feel comfortable putting them in front of the camera, but what I always do, like whenever I create a look like this on camera, after I stop filming, I try to put on some falsies, but yet I don't know, like it still takes me a lot of time and yeah, I don't know. One day, guys, one day, guys. So, back to the topic, the Hasina 2 palette. So I did use the shade Ray, the shade Mani, the shade Shay. I used Destiny and I used Jade. So I used 4 shades in the palette so far, and those are amazing. The mattes, guys, this Ray and the Mani, they perform so nicely. Like, I'm so in love with how they performed. I think it was really easy. Like, even if you're like a starter on makeup, which I consider myself still a starter. I'm not a makeup artist, so I'll probably always be kind of an amateur. But it was so easy to blend them out, so that even someone who just starts on color and is really intrigued by that could be really working with these 2 shades, I think. So I do have to test out this palette more to see if this continues with the other mattes, how the other shimmers perform, but so far I'm really intrigued, and I'm looking so forward to play more with that one, especially because I think you can do really pretty monochromatic looks with that one, using only the greens and only the purples, or just only the blues actually. And yeah, I am super excited for this palette. I'm so happy I have it, and I definitely will come back to you with a final review on the whole palette when I did a couple of more looks with this one, and when I feel comfortable telling you how I feel about the palette as a whole. And for now, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of videos. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would really mean a lot to me. I would love to see you around here again. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this palette, if you're planning to pick up the Hasina 2, and what are your experience with Blushtribes. Maybe you have a different palette from them. I would be also interested in that. And yeah, so see you in my next video. Bye bye.